So I planted these spuds from 4 potatoes about, I'm going to say 3 months ago now. I can put the exact number on the screen. And it's time to see how they did. It's very much been a rescue project of sorts. Like, I had 4 potatoes in a bag that were pretty much on the turn, growing heads, almost getting soft. One of them was really bad. So I had no hope. This one had the 2 more favourable looking spuds in, and this one had the disastrous looking spud that was almost proper soft, and one that had a lot of heads and was a lot smaller. Now, we'll find out whether they've done it any good. So let's give this a go. Now, this particular planter I think will do better than the other one, simply on the basis of the potatoes, as I said. But this one was more of my own compost, which was pretty rubbish. It was made up of a few weeds and a few other bits and bobs, mixed with another planter that had only a handful of bits and bobs. But let's cut it up and see what we get. I'm going to cut off the ends now, and then deal with the rest later. I'm going to make it unhappy, of course. It's always best to cut somewhat above it, because then you have something to pull on, because a lot of the potatoes are going to be attached to the plant still, in some way, shape or form. Feels a bit sad, because they still, they're still pumped full of water, but these are ready to harvest. They have been in the ground a while. Get rid of that, that, and that. Less of a burden. I will keep this for later. It's good to put on top, in a way, of the soil. Then you get the nutrients to head back in. I'm going to use my hands for this. That's a good start. Well, it's very promising, actually. We've got a slightly wonky looking one. I'm going to clean these all off later. We have, it's a good new potato size spud. Bit green, must have got a bit of sun at some point. Have to deal with that. Another decent size spud. Yeah, Oh, I think there's a lot deep down. I can feel it. I have to do a lot of digging though. Right. Oh, that's another decent sized spud. Perhaps I should have left these a little longer. Oh well. Well, we've already gained our money back in a way. The skin on you is a little bit damaged, that's a shame. So far, we have got our money back on our potatoes. Oh, a couple of little ones on the bottom. Another little one. Nice size. I did this before, a couple of years ago, and had far worse results with these planters, so I'm already quite happy. So I've got quite a few. This is still quite, I've done a lot of potato stuff over the years. My parents had a pretty decent sized garden, and we had a big spot at the back where we did a lot of planting. Where we'd get really good yields out of it, because that was because it was specific. This is me just trying to use old soil and make something out of it. I I'm clearly going to have to dig to the base of this, so I'm going to cut the video here, and then I'm going to let you know what I find. Starting to get a little bit more appearing now. We've had a few more. Looks like I have the vertical type of potato. There's a little potato grower's top tip. Some of them will grow sort of vertically in terms of where the potatoes are spread, and some of them will make a giant sort of layer where the potatoes will grow, but not above, not below. So it's handy for when you're trying to think of what bed to put them in. Let's have a quick look more. Can feel things. That's promising. Decent spot. Like it. There's another one. Oh, it's a chunky spot. Looks like it's even tried to have its own. Got a little child, I suppose. Bizarre. Let's see how many we get, eh? Plenty in the bottom here. What else is going on? What odd shape. Won't find that at the supermarket, eh? Odd texture to this one. Needs the skin to harden. There's some chunky ones that have been coming up from below. Look at that one's got a little bobby a bit. It's decent. Small. Looks like I'm going to have lots of new potatoes to eat. Best get looking at some recipes, eh? Let's dig this out some more. So, final score, after checking the rest of this, we have, I'm going to say, about 25 potatoes, big and small. Considering that was once two rather small, rather poorly looking potatoes, I'll take it. And I reckon the reclaimed not so great soil has done alright. I can see where it's been a bit denser at the bottom has meant some of the potatoes are quite stunted, or at least odd shapes, as it struggles to find the breathing room to grow. Lessons learned. And on that basis, for that particular plot, I am going to leave that a lot longer now and just see how it does, see if any of the potatoes in that grow a bit bigger. I'll wait until that fully yellows off and pretty much dies before I top it up. So there you go. Grow your own spuds, see what happens. Don't throw them out. If you've got a bag and you've got a planter, just stick them in the ground and see if you can generate more food. It literally took me only about 2 minutes, so do it yourself. Just for good measure, I'm also going to reuse the planter for some spring onions and see how they do. I've already got some on the go here with these tomato plants, but they are a story for another time, another sort of experiment and or rescue job.